Hey guys, we're here with James Nash, or as known as
Darth Nash 6. Check out my YouTube.
Awesome. I'm gonna put it on the link below. Today he got first place on undefeated with his dragunity deck, and he's sharing that with me as well. Woo! So, okay, so what were your matchups?
So today? Round 1, I beat Shaddoll Invoked 2-0. Round 2, I beat Endymion Magicians 2-0, and then round 3, I beat like an Atlantean Mermail Water, the hand drip deck. I beat that 2-0. That was probably the scariest one, just because of how how consistent it is. Everything discards everything.
Definitely. Okay, so this dragunity deck's pretty spicy. I've been able to see this plays before, and Ghost of the Past just came out and got even more spicier. So let's go into that. And look at the play, man. Look at the deck box. Look at all this stuff. I would be scared to play against you, dude.
Alright, so yeah, Dragunity is a deck that I've been playing for a decade right now. I got the structure deck back in February of 2011, and I've been playing it ever since. So to start with the tuners, we've got 3 Dragunity Phalanx, 2 Dragunity Koos, and 2 Dragunity Remus. I feel like this is the best ratio because Phalanx, it's a soft once per turn. You're going to keep on recycling it, and it doesn't restrict you into what you're going to be able to special summon from the extra deck. It's also the only one of the 3 that comes in dual terminal rarity, and I'm kind of a hoe for dual terminal rarity.
That's cool.
Remus, as people who have played with or against Dragon Links, know that Remus has added a whole new level of consistency to the deck. It is another terraforming that we're definitely missing. And Koos is Koos. Like, Koos is good just because it can be a level 2 or a level 4 when it's going into a synchro. So yeah, Phalanx is always live. These are they're as situational as you can be for a good card, so that's why I run just 2 of them.
Cool.
For the winged beasts, I run 1 Dux, 2 Legatus, and 3 Senatus. With how many Dragunities you're running, Senatus is always going to be live. Legatus, you can search so easily. The fact that you can bring a body on board without a normal summon now in Dragunity is something that this deck has been missing for years. I would say, honestly, since the Duelist Alliance format completely changed how the game is playing, that's the one thing Dragunity has been missing. And Dux used to be the creme de la deck. But now just running 1 is okay. You're usually going to search him later on in your combo to bring him out, because more often than not, Senatus is a starter and an extender in 1 card. Dux is just an extender.
Right. Cool.
And for the Arma dragons, I run 1 Mistalin and 1 Arma Leviathan. Mistalin, we used to run him at 3, but now we've got Dragunity Glow that can search him, so running any more than 1 is going to be very cloggy. Even if you open him in your hand, you're going to be able to complete your entire combo. It's very fluid. You're going to be able to change it up as you go along. A lot of improv. Arma Leviathan is what we're replacing Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon with. It's the same exact thing as Red Eyes Darkness Metal. He does the same exact stuff that we want him to do. He's not once per turn. He's not even a soft once per turn. And then for the Dragunity spells and traps, Triple Ravine and a Terraforming, otherwise known as a 4th Ravine. 1 Divine Lance, 1 Glow, and 1 Oblate. I really like a searchable Solemn Judgment. And this is a searchable search card. This is another searchable search card. All 3 of them are good. Wouldn't want to play more than 1 each. I might bump up Glow to 2. That would probably be the only thing that I would change with this. Okay. Lance at 1 is okay. People who played Dragon Link know that as well.
Okay, cool.
For the extenders now, we've got Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, 2 Mist Valley Baby Rock. Remember, they're in dual terminal rarity, so they're better than yours.
Look at that.
Sorry, that was really pretentious. I just really like dual terminal.
That's cool.
1 Garuda. I would like to run 2, but there isn't enough room to run a second one.
Cool.
And 1 Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storms.
Let's go.
You can banish Tempest off of Gold Sark, and boom, you can search your entire deck. That's really the only reason that you run it. Mist Valley Baby Rock, you're going to need to run 2. I used to think that you were going to need to run 1. After today, I am 100% sold on the fact that you need 2. To be able to push your combos as far as they can be, you need to have 2 in your deck. Zephyros, never run more than 1. It's a once per duel effect. Garuda should be run at 2. I just can't find the space.
Okay. Cool.
Just Garuda do again?
Banish a wind and special
Yeah,
summon
banish a
itself.
wind to special summon.
Okay, so
Yeah. It's like a
It's
Gigantus.
a wind spare, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I run a small pendulum package. It's a 1 Dark Worm and 2 Odd Eyes Revolution Dragons.
Oh my gosh, my boy.
Yeah.
My boy Revolution.
So Dark Worm is amazing. He's an extender and a starter, along with Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon can search Dark Worm. Also, if you have him in the Pendulum Scale, you can just put him in a Pendulum Scale and then pop him to reborn any of your Ixies or Synchros. And so that doesn't come up as much as you would think, but it comes up enough that it's totally worth it. It helps. It gives the deck a whole new level of consistency.
That's
so
awesome.
glad that I picked these up when they were $7 each.
How much there right now?
Last time I checked, they were 15, but they could be closer to
They're
20 now.
22.
They're 22.
22.
Check out from the Odd Eyes collector. Yeah.
The Odd Eyes Master.
Oh yeah, sorry. And then I don't like the Buster Whelp, so I run the Amorphage package.
So good.
Yeah,
So
so
good.
well, Goliath prevents special summoning from the extra deck, Lechery prevents the activation of spells, and Greed prevents the activation of traps. I used to just run Lechery, and then I decided to also add in Greed instead of running in my side deck. He's in my main deck now, just because so many people main deck Imperm evenly matched.
That's true, yeah.
And so I just want the blanket protection.
Right.
Greed is the trap.
Yeah. And then for the other spells, I run a Dragon Shrine and a Foolish Burial. I remember the Foolish Burial is dual terminal, so I can send 6 cards to the grave.
Right.
And for my hand traps, I run 2 Ash, 2 Lance, 2 Gammas, and a Driver.
Wow. Why 2 gammas and a driver? Why not 3?
Just because it's like, with how intense of a board you're building with Dragunity, if you don't see Gamma after your first turn, there's no reason behind it. You run Gamma to stop people from responding to your Dragon Ravine. That's
Right.
really the only reason. So I only run 2. I do run the 3rd Gamma and the 3rd Ash in my side.
Okay,
And so like if I
case-
know that they're going to be way more negation heavy, then I'm going to side them in.
Okay.
But that's about it. I really like running 2/2/2 instead of 3 and 3 because then you have more versatility.
Honestly, it sucks drawing to 2 ashes because it's only once per turn.
Exactly.
So it's also good to do that.
Yeah.
So I like that, honestly. Okay. Really spicy.
Thank you. And so for my extra deck, I run Gaydirg, probably one of the most powerful level 6 synchros in the game right now. It is a non-once per turn, you just turbo out your deck. It's beautiful. 1 Lewin. I run Lewin instead of Vajrayana because Lewin can be summoned with Darkworm. Vajrayana requires a winged beast, so Lewin over Vajrayana, you're going to be able to continue into your combos a lot better. I run 2 dual terminal Dragunity Knight Barca because I'm extra. I picked these guys up when they were $4 each. Now they're like $40 each.
Wow.
Yeah. And I picked them up just because I like dual terminal rarity, and then people are like, "This card's so good," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is."
Thank you for hiking up the price.
Yeah. And then I run 1 each of the level 10s. I actually got a lot of my game wins today, weirdly enough, because of Ascalon. I never thought I would have said
Ascalon,
that.
wow.
Yeah, so Ascalon, what he is, it's non-once per turn. You banish a Dragunity card from your grave to non-target banish a monster on your opponent's side of the field.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then
But he's not dual terminal, so.
and no, there's no dual terminal
that
rarity,
kinda sucks,
unfortunately. Yeah.
You can make him a dual terminal.
My gosh. And I run 1 Dragunity Knight Romulus.
Wow. Okay.
Everybody
gotta.
knows what he does.
You got it. He's Dragon Link.
Yeah, not only does he search Dragon Ravine and Dragunity Divine Lance, he also searches Dragunity Glow and he searches Dragunity Oblit. So it's, if I could run a second, I would.
Okay.
For the other 2 level 8 boss boys, Borreload Savage and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, easy first play with the deck is you can bring out with Legatus and Romulus. You can bring out a Crystalline Synchro Dragon, so you know you're going to be protected from Nibiru, and then you continue on your entire play.
5th or 4th summon?
Depends on how good. You can have it be the 4th or the 5th. It just depends on like what you've opened with.
That's good.
I run 1 Ixies. It's Heretic Dragon, King of Atum. Imagine Heavenly Spheres, but on your turn, and you don't have to tribute itself. You just detach materia, and you can special summon any dragon from your deck to your side of the field. The only downside is its attack and defense are reduced to 0, but that's okay because you're going to link it away right
That doesn't matter because you're going to combo.
Yeah. So what you do with him is you summon Armalevitin, and then you use Armalevitin on summon to equip a Dragunity tuner, and then you special summon that tuner and go into all your combos. And then I run, the normal. We got Pisty, Elpie, Spheres, Triple Burst, and I run a Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Darksteel. Never really thought I would use him as much as I did, but he is so good. So what you're going to do is you're going to summon him, and then eventually, and then you'll use his effect to Monster Reborn either anything in your grave or that's banished. You'll do more combos with that, and then you can use Elpie's effect to bring out a Morphage Goliath. And so he's really useful, because his only downside is after you use his effect, you can't link summon the rest of the turn. So it's okay. Once you're done link summoning, just boom, use his effect. And yeah, this team.
Okay. Like I say, you don't need to show your side deck, because like I say, it's private.
Yeah, it's just, it's for the meta of this local. So
yeah, exactly. Okay. Honestly,
dirty secrets.
this is really spicy. Honestly, I really like the deck profile. It is really different. I mean, it is really good. It is really good. A lot of the stuff that I haven't taught people you're using, and in different ways, like 2 hand traps of each. That's really nice. So, cool. Any shout outs?
Game Done Brovo. That's it. I got some of.
I'm joking.
The guy who keeps making fun of me every tournament for not winning.
Here you go.
And then I guess I've got some friends from back home. I don't know if they're paying any attention to like Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube recently, but I've got Padraig, Kevin, and Scott, and Ryan. They were the ones who got me really into playing Dragunity when I was in high school. And nowadays, probably Kyle, Alex, Devin, Connor. They're part of this little group chat that I'm a part of, and we just hype each other up all the time. Yeah, and that's
Awesome.
this is it. Oh, and shout out to you for doing this profile. Let's go.
Because you know that I make fun of you because I care about you.
Yeah. And I get honestly, shout out to my Aunt Debbie for getting me the Dragunity structure deck a decade ago because she saw it in Walmart and wanted to support me being a child again when I was a sophomore in high school.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this profile. And we'll see you next tournament.
Yeah, check me out, Darth Nash 6.
On the comments.
All right.